Ryan comes on the podcast one time and it gets tribal.
We're drinking Hammond in my old Kentucky home. Kentucky.
Clap it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kentucky Commons Radio Hour. We have a few topics that we've seen in the beer news and broader world to go over this week. We've been telling each other not to talk about it, save it for the pod. Not to talk about it, save it for the pod. It's finally time to talk about it.
Well, they happened today.
Yeah, well. First thing, I guess we just want to say congratulations to Noble Funk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Long time coming. I think I first heard about this brewery called Noble Funk, 4 years ago, probably.
Feels like forever.
Yeah, like something like that. They've been going through the trials and tribulations of opening a brewery, which I'm sure is even more compounded during 2020 and 2021.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Yeah, for funky whatever like this. But tomorrow, as of this recording for this Friday, is going to be their soft opening. You guys going to go?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there.
Heck yeah.
I like soft openings.
Yes, indeed. Eridanus is having their soft opening too. Or Eridanus, pardon me. Is having their soft opening down in Western Kentucky.
Eridanus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What did I say?
Also, by the way, joined by the podcast today.
Oh, yeah, welcome, Ryan. Yeah, in addition to the normal
from
crew.
What's up?
Yep.
Hey, we're here.
If you're watching on video, the sex appeal has gone up dramatically.
100%.
It's the average.
Massive.
Yeah, if you aren't watching on video, you could be. Hello to everyone watching on our Patreon feed. Thanks. If you guys want to be on our Patreon, just jump over. We'll put links here and there. And for as little as $3 a month, that's like the price of an NA lager beer, you can join in on our embarrassment.
So, yeah, I think all four of us are doing Dry January.
We are.
Right? So, just
yeah.
wanted to
So
cover
you
that.
want to do one sentence
still-
each about how your second week has been? We harped on it last week, so we'll move through it quickly. For me, good. I feel like I'm settling in. I like my mornings. My mornings are much more productive.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, it's 13 days in. No, not a single drop unless you count the 0.5% alcohol in these NA beers. And even then, I've only been drinking those on Thursdays the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been good, except, again, a couple of NA beers. The copious amounts of church wine been just housing.
Nice.
Yeah, good. No. It's been easy.
Yeah. David?
You want to talk about it?
Bad. I need a beer. This shit ain't real.
Yeah, it's not real.
It ain't. It's been okay. I mean, I could take it or leave it. I just really miss my friends.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
I was surprised to see that Bitburger had a non-alcoholic version.
Super solid.
So, yeah.
This is my first go at Athletic. I'm digging it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, we got the upside down golden.
Well, once again, congratulations, Noble Funk. We look forward to maybe early February. I'll come over and have a beer with you guys. But yeah, congratulations. That's fantastic.
That's why I wanted to bring this up, because I'm going to this thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You're not going to drink?
No.
I am.
I allowed myself 2 beers at the Louisville Beer Week meeting.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
It's true. You said it twice now?
I've been waiting.
Yeah, you have been waiting. But their facility is huge.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to have one of the biggest brew systems in Louisville.
At least in space.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, it's enormous.
Man.
And they're going to have some other cool tenants and stuff in that building too.
I thought
think.
you meant space, like outer space.
Outer space. It's like the ISS, but it's like...
well, they do have the biggest brewery in space. I hope this is new to me. This is a great concept.
No, but yeah, I guess they're calling it the 922 building. It's going to be a massive project. Yes, it is an old Kroger grocery store, which has been some source of drama in the news and the common public eye. But I'm not buying it. That Kroger left years ago. It was a old dusty building for years.
I mean, honestly, it's probably been close to a decade at this point.
Oh, for sure. And then Spalding University bought it for a little bit.
They sat on
it. Nothing happened. So yes, we need more grocery stores in Louisville, but
well, there's something to be said for anything we can do to keep pushing the brewery culture out. That's not quite past 9th Street, but it's getting in that direction down there.
Well, it can't be a grocery store if it already was.
Yeah,
clearly.
That needs to be pretty clear. But anyway, I mean, people remember Louisville in the same way that, oh, that's the old Sears building.
Right,
It's
exactly.
It's just the way Louisville people.
If you're interested in that kind of thing, check out Kevin Gibson's book. This used to be Louisville. It's fantastic.
we're
We'll
gonna
put a
try-
link to that below too.
We're gonna go 3 minutes without a plug. Promise.
But yeah, 922 building, the new Noble Funk Brewery. They're gonna have wood-fired pizza, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Coffee as well, maybe. And yeah, it'll be exciting. Looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
That was
It's
a
a
good
great-
spot.
Check it out.
Great space. It's huge. All kinds of like co-working spaces.
I think I saw putting green.
Oh wow.
I think I read that putting green.
We need more
Appealing to
putting greens.
Yeah,
Oh, more breweries, more
More-
putting green.
more-
Yeah,
brews, more
absolutely.
putting
That's what's
greens.
really been missing.
this is a brewery for CEOs.
It's a hole in one, you might even say.
This is executive level.
Yeah.
I like where they're going. First, outer space. Now, CEOs.
Yeah, I would agree.
Is Basis going to be at the soft opening?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
like,
a
yeah.
putting green and space.
Yeah,
So
that's right up his alley, I think. In his like disco shirt and his like with his like. Did you guys see that picture of him?
yeah, where it looked like Pitbull.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah. If he parachutes in,
yeah. There you go.
that's a good idea.
100%. So anyway, congrats Noel Funk. We look forward to seeing you soon. Hope everybody goes and checks it out. You want to do culture or do you want to do national beer news?
I want to talk about therapy and
Okay.
why you need it.
I'm doing great.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly am like trying to figure out what my relationship with alcohol will be after all this because I've really enjoyed not drinking, but I also really enjoy drinking. So
Breakups are hard.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Anyways, to beer news.
So we just actually I think this broke today.
Yeah, this morning.
If you have been following our podcast, you might remember a few episodes ago we did a Monster Energy drink, like alcoholic cuvées, I guess you could say.
I
There was,
sincerely regret that.
yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
That was a rough episode.
I wasn't old enough to drink Four Loko at the time,
Right.
Because I'm like 7.
You know what? The way that I felt after that, where I just felt like my bones had turned into sawdust and like I just had a pit of empty despair in my stomach. That's kind of how you used to feel after you would pound a few of those old Four Lokos. So maybe we're onto something.
What a weird buzz. I mean, it was strange.
Yeah.
I wanted to play cards and jog and also like call my ex-girlfriend. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot of emotions.
But it is really interesting that was only a month ago.
Yeah, I know. It
So
seems like freaking 6
you
months
were
ago.
clearly forecasting something.
Well, back then they were having talks with Constellation, allegedly, to do something together. But as of this morning, I don't know if it's 100%, signed on the dotted line. But they're buying, right?
yeah, they're acquiring, buying. Yeah, CanArchy.
CanArchy, that's right. Which is a kind of craft beer portfolio company
Yeah.
that owns.
Cigar City and Oscar Blues come
Oscar
to mind.
Blues,
Those are like
those are the big
biggest
ones I would think of. So what the heck does that mean?
I will say that they also bought it for $330 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in
That's
cash.
that's the period to put on there. It's a lot of money.
A lot of
It's
money.
insane. I don't know what it means. I don't. I mean, it's obviously going to be a good investment for them. Curious to see what happens. Does it help their distribution footprint? Not really, because if they weren't
Right.
a beverage alcohol company before, they don't really have those.
They don't have those relationships and those connections.
No.
Yeah.
I think they just want the breweries because they're going to make the new Four Loko.
maybe.
They're going to make some hard monster. I
did-
saw hard Topo Chico today.
I did see an interesting
It's
story.
delicious.
I want to try
It's
it.
really
Oh,
good.
it is hard Topo Chico. For
Sorry,
sure.
I'll stand that.
I couldn't buy it.
It's just so
dry January.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, too.
I love alcohol. So
No, so I will say there was an internet sleuth out there that suspected that Monster was getting into the beverage alcohol industry.
Yeah, it was me.
because-
it was me.
Well, other
A month
than
ago.
Other
Oh,
than
okay.
you. This person was going around looking at different job boards and seeing that Monster was hiring for like certain positions, and then every one of them said beverage requirements, beverage alcohol industry experience required.
What was this loose moniker?
I don't remember.
It wasn't like a deep throat situation.
Yeah, I think it was somebody
Long
on the
neck.
inside.
Tall boy.
Tall boy.
Tall boy.
That'd be like the lamest, like government, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty funny though.
I love the internet.
I mean, there's really no other move than them kind of trying to come back with that hard seltzer shit. Which I'm sure they remember that the Four Loko thing got banned because like college kids were tweaking out.
We tweaked out a month ago. That's
Yeah.
what that feels like.
That's what that feels like.
It's terrible.
We did a little. People were just pounding cans of that
Yeah.
stuff.
I assume they're just doing it to gain market share
Yeah,
in
probably.
some respect, but
That's what most of these acquisitions are.
Yeah. The other option though is maybe craft energy drinks.
Like,
No,
yeah,
it's not gonna
I don't
happen.
know.
Oh, the thing to note though is that despite the massive company buying CanArchy, is that it is still independent and
Right.
belongs in the Brewers Association.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I don't know if it's just a money move or what. Who would have guessed that those two places were selling? I don't know.
I know.
Normally, like, you know, what we saw with New Belgium and Bell's, I mean, it was kind of like, hey, Larry Bell's, you know, ending his career.
Yeah, that makes
essentially.
sense.
And it's like, hey, I
Yeah.
want to get out of this. And it was kind of public or
Yep.
whatnot. But this seems like cash grab, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, well, back in that Monster Drink episode, we had talked about like the case of Ballast Point, how they were for a while like really freaking hot and valued at like a ton of money, and now they're like owned by some weird hotel chain and like worth like probably gonna be declared bankrupt or something. Like who knows? Don't libel me. or
This just
whatever.
in.
Yeah, right,
Ballast
exactly.
Point
Yeah,
declared
yeah.
bankruptcy.
in Minecraft.
I only
Um,
stay at Cambria hotels.
Yeah, well, hey man,
They cater
yeah.
to craft beverages, only stock local beers, and we have one in Louisville.
And it's honestly very cool.
It
to
is
be
pretty
completely
And if you haven't been to Louisville in a while and you'd like to stay in Louisville, use Louisville Ale Trail rate on the
Jesus
website
Christ.
or say it by phone for 20% off the best available rate at Cambria Hotels, Whiskey Row.
I want to make fun of you for just like doing
Shameless
an
plug.
ad read, but it's a great hotel, so why not save some money? But anyway, so yeah, Oscar Blues is one of those companies that like, I mean, I haven't really thought about them for a while. Like I used to drink Dale's Pale Ale and like enjoyed it, but can't-
Mama's Little Pills.
yeah.
Mhm. That's
And then,
great.
I mean, same thing with Cigar City. Like I like Jai or whatever.
Highlight.
Yeah, that's right. I'm an idiot. I think you're supposed to pronounce the J's.
No.
No.
I'm
Oh.
just kidding. I'm just trying to cover my ass. But when's the last time I had that? Or I can't even.
Oh, I can tell you the last time I had it when they came to Louisville.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. I was like, oh, Cigar City, finally in Louisville. Gonna drink this all the time. Went to Liquor Barn once, picked up like a 6-pack of each offering that they had. I don't think I've had since.
Yeah, same here.
I had it over Christmas week, but I was also in Florida.
That makes
So
sense.
Yeah.
Is
it's
it
like,
fresh
it's like
from the
you just run up the grocery store, and that's
Yeah.
one of the more
Yeah,
prevalent.
you
brands.
go to the Wawa and
Go to the Wawa.
I
So,
think it's
who knows?
it's great. It's Florida's West 6 IPA.
Yeah, actually, that's not a
it's
bad comparison.
kind of- It's abundant. It's good. The White Oak Highlight version is.
So are you saying that
tasty.
West 6 is about to be bought by Monster?
Oh my god.
Unlikely.
Maybe Ale8.
That'd be funny.
Unlikely.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. But I also don't think they're gonna make a craft hard power beverage.
Yeah, they are. Well, yes, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And in 6 months, if they do, David Satterley has to
I will-
solo dome one.
Yeah, I'll chug one. or
Yeah, I'll chug
something.
one with you. if
That's
they do.
Patreon content.
Yeah, that's Patreon exclusive for sure.
More feed pics though.
Any other thoughts on that? It's an interesting twist in the ongoing, like, what does craft beer even mean anymore?
What is independent
Yeah,
craft
yeah,
beer?
exactly. Right.
I
It
mean,
doesn't. It's losing everything to its name. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
But that might just be a sign of the maturation of the industry. So, like, even though it's kind of, like, quote unquote lame, maybe it's a sign of health in, these small businesses making it big and becoming part of mainstream corporate culture.
We would pledge that if our Patreon reached 330 million, we would buy some well-known brewery and bankrupt
Sure.
it probably.
Yeah.
Run it right into the ground.
We're going to buy
But we
Brewdog.
would do it, and we would do it with your money.
Yeah.
So
On the same,
just think
For
about
your
it.
entertainment.
And along the same veins, if there are any energy drink companies out there looking to acquire some beer-related podcasts, just holler at us.
Sell out.
So, moving on from that, there was some interesting cultural news that you wanted to enlighten us on this week, Michael.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. I heard this story earlier this week about Nelly losing a gym bag full of cash. So nobody's
Oh.
heard this.
No.
All right.
Country Grammar, Nelly?
So this, that Nelly. So this
Band-Aid
woman
Nelly.
Band-Aid
claims
Nelly,
this was a TikTok thing.
Was it too hot in there?
Yeah. No, this woman claims that on TikTok that she found a bag that belonged to Nelly. Somehow she just knew. I don't remember the specifics of the story, but the bag belonged to Nelly. She found
Maybe
that
it had,
out.
like, diamonds on it that said Nelly.
$300,000 in the bag, in the gym
Why?
bag, in cash. Just
What is he
hanging out.
doing with that?
So
Just dropped the bag.
she, as the good Samaritan that she is,
I get the bag.
delivered it to Nelly, or exchanged information and got it to Nelly somehow.
Wow.
In Nelly's graciousness, he tipped her $100.
Ooh, boy. That's not a good look.
Yeah, that's not good.
So he has since denied that this exchange even happened, that there was no gym bag, whatever. Who knows if it's actually true or not? Doesn't matter. Is that $100? Is that like a good tip?
I mean, yes. If you're looking at this from like a game theoretic perspective or whatever, like it's better to have $100 than not to have $100.
$100 out of the 300,000?
I would assume so.
Then no, 100% no.
I mean, I agree.
I mean, that's $100 more than that lady.
That's the economic perspective.
She could have also just taken the money.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
All the conspiracy theory. This is cartel money. Nelly just sheltered it and was like, "Hey,
This is going to a completely
they're
different
gonna
direction
cut
now,
off
but
my
yeah.
feet if
Yeah.
I don't give this
Right,
money
right.
back. So here's $100 because I can reimburse that."
That's a good take.
Yeah,
That's the other question. Does Nelly actually have $300,000 in cash, just liquid?
I'm not.
Well, he played at Kentucky State Fair a couple of years ago, so he's probably got quite a bit of cash tucked away from that
He
one.
was
You
at
should have
Forecastle in
it-
2019.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I don't want to talk shit about Nelly's finances.
Yeah, Nelly's awesome, by the way. Just in case he's listening.
So,
And
like,
wants
what-
to
Nelly's
sponsor
finances are better
just in
than
case he
mine.
wants to
What,
sponsor a beer-related
what tip
podcast.
do you expect to get, though, out of that? I mean, just if you found a bag full of 300 G's.
You gotta expect at least like 10 grand.
I'm not giving it back. Why?
I don't know.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the cartel can come for me. That's fine.
Briefcase full of cash, no strings attached, just walk away.
Yeah, I have loose morals.
Did
Come
it
on.
say on the inside like if found, please return to Nelly? Like how did this like come
Yeah, like
about?
in Sharpie, just like
Yeah,
on the
right.
tag.
It has an
This
airline
bag
tag.
belongs to Nelly.
Just going around the airport like tourist style,
It's
Good for Nelly for having it like that kind of name though, where like it's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Nelly, like,
like share.
belongs to him.
Yeah.
Like, I gotcha. Whereas
what
like, you can
makes
say
it
this
even-
bag belongs
Yeah.
to Michael.
See, I would have thought Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Different spelling.
Or maybe somebody named Willie that was mildly dyslexic. I don't know.
Or Willie Nelson.
There you go.
If he goes by Nelly
Yeah.
at
And
any
you just
point.
like super like toked up and
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
I
These are
just
questions.
I
These are
just find it
questions.
funny that
Okay,
there's
but his real name is Cornell Haynes.
You're
You're
amazing.
telling me that he puts Nelly on his personal belongings? Or does he put
Maybe
Cornell?
it's some kind of crazy like
or actually,
psychology.
he probably has Haynes on the
experiment.
back of every T-shirt that he has.
It's a lie.
I like it. I like it.
Cornelli.
Cornelli. Makes perfect sense, actually.
Cornell.
Oh, I got it.
If that's why his name's Nelly,
That has
my
to be
mind
it.
is blown.
That's underwhelming.
I like it. I like it.
That's
taking me back.
disappointing. Get a better nickname, dude. You go by the nickname that your dad gave you when you were like 2.
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah.
But world famous rapper, so he did something right.
Except not.
Except for lose
Except-
$300,000 in
lost
that
the gym
briefcase. Yeah.
and apparently he's a bad tipper.
So we're gonna also have
I
to
mean,
make sure to
that-
follow up on this because now I have to know how this story
Yeah,
resolves.
That's a
itself.
dilemma,
Yeah,
you know? And to that girl finding $300,000, it was just a dream.
yeah. She's the real hero of this story.
And
honestly.
he didn't even take a ride with her or anything
Go
like
down,
that.
yeah.
He didn't buy her a grill.
Right.
I mean,
Hey,
he didn't
must
buy
be
her Air
money.
Force Ones.
Are you just reading Nelly lyrics at this point?
He didn't even give her pimp juice. I mean, what was the exchange? What's $100?
Speaking of stolen goods, did you guys see the IRS on your new tax return? There will be a field for you to report any profits made from
Illegal activities.
stolen
yeah.
goods or illegal activity.
So they're banking on you self-reporting yourself?
I guess.
Hey, that's how they got Capone.
Yeah, right. So,
These criminals.
yeah, maybe there's some kind of a weird tax loophole that Nelly's aware of that we're not. And this is like just some good advice from his accountant or something like that
That's
for
like-
tax year 2022.
That's like when you ask a cop if they're a cop.
Yeah, apparently that's
Like-
not true though. I think that cops put out that rumor.
What if I just what if I was like, hey, IRS, here's $25,000 that I made. That's a write-off, right?
No, they would tax you on it.
But I lost the money.
Oh, if it was stolen from you,
Yeah, by the cartel. $300,000.
this is not a financial advice podcast, guys.
This is a Dawn question.
Okay, who do we know that's a criminal accountant?
Well, there's
Well, first of all, don't say their name.
just kidding.
But loaded question. But they don't care about that. Nobody is doing accounting work unless you run a tight ship. But nobody's doing that.
Have y'all ever seen Boardwalk Empire?
Parts.
Great HBO show. Steve Buscemi. He had his own little books of illegal activities, though, hidden throughout the show.
Nice.
It's very
Yeah, that was always a thing back in the day. People would like have the cooked books. Like, I guess you have to have a way to keep track of that, but
I would buy a car wash.
yeah, isn't that Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Or that's a
not-
laundromat. Or is, no, it is a
No,
car
it's a
wash
car
because he
wash,
worked at a
yeah.
car wash. Yeah, yeah.
Why can't it be my idea?
Oh,
because it's not original.
yeah. Beer.
It could be,
beer car
or
wash.
you could go the Ozark route and open up a strip club and casino.
No,
Nice.
you know what? If I wanted to cook books, I would open up a brewery.
Also,
Yeah,
cash chips.
Okay.
yeah,
the liquid. Oh, this batch went bad.
yeah.
Sorry.
5 batches in a row down the drain.
I was
Really, just not talented brewers. at
I am
all.
not good at this.
Anything else interesting in your all's lives this week?
I don't want to pander.
Trying to think if I have anything interesting. We had a fun Louisville Beer Week meeting, so we kind of had a good little wrap up with everybody here in town. Lots of ideas floating around for Louisville Beer Week. 5 years, basically, that we've kind of been pushing some of the buttons and trying to help organize this thing, so that'll be exciting. We'll have more details coming out about that as it gets closer to October. We're moving along with our Wild Hops release. That seems like it's going super, super well. We ordered a shit ton of rose petals from the internet that'll hopefully be here soon. So follow Facebook or wherever. We'll share details on that.
Nothing says fancy like flowers and beer.
Yeah,
That's right.
and I think we'll maybe be able to get some fun little... There might be some other fun activities associated with like coming out to Logan Street Market to get that thing. So yeah.
Like eating a rose petal.
Yeah, or a foot massage from David Satterley.
Yeah.
Romantic foot massage.
Romantic. You have to look in their eyes the whole time.
I do have small hands.
You get in the deep crevices right there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I would rather have Nelly buy me a grill.
Yeah.
But some people wait a lifetime, so.
Here you are. Well, guys, thanks for sticking with us this week. And we'll look forward to seeing all of you guys next week for more beer topics. If you guys see anything out there in the beer world, shoot us a, DM, slide into our DMs, shoot us an email,
Yeah.
holler at us in the street.
And if you're listening to this, and if you hear this, you are listening to this, so thank you. Go ahead and leave us a review. It doesn't have to be a 5-star
sure.
review. It doesn't need to be 5 stars. It can be 1 star if you feel that way. But leave us a review.
But
Remember,
if
we
you
are
leave a
doing
1
Dry
star,
January.
at least give some constructive feedback.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
If it's related to John's therapy, I'll take it.
I'm doing great.
But literally, it's so easy. Just give us 5 stars. And we'll be golden.
Until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. And cheers. NA cheers.
And I cheers.
And cheers.
So disappointing.
Without
like-
compromise.
No, didn't you just say the Coors Edge is like one of the best ones you've had yet? Double fermented.
Double brewed.
Double brewed.
Ryan's point, the mountains are blue.
They're always blue.
Always.
Always blue.
Blue as the Rockies. It tastes like Coors.
Like the mouth feels pretty.
Yeah, not bad at all.
That's all I can really say about it.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.